For the past 4 decades, Iranians have been living under the shadow of Western sanctions. But the strictest punitive measures came after Donald Trump withdrew the US from the JCPOA and launched a maximum pressure campaign against the Islamic Republic. It's 8 years since cheerful crowds celebrated the signing of the nuclear deal in 2015, followed by cautious optimism in the streets when diplomatic efforts to revive it were ongoing. But now the public believes sanctions are here to stay, and all they can do is to adapt.
I don't think about the sanctions anymore. I don't expect the sanctions to be lifted. I only have my eye on the country's officials. We have to see what they can do in this situation.
I don't expect a big change. The sanctions are directly affecting people's livelihoods. Maybe the government can temporarily resolve certain problems, but I don't expect positive change in the long run.
At one time, it looked like both sides were close to a breakthrough. A draft text for an agreement was on the table last August, but several sticking points remain unresolved. And in recent months, Washington has only intensified its sanctions regime against Iran. But that hasn't stopped China from buying Iranian oil. Meanwhile, Tehran continues to accelerate its nuclear program, maintaining it solely for peaceful purposes.
This is an issue that occupies the president's attention, my attention on a daily basis. Iran's program has advanced considerably. It is a genuine danger to regional security and to global security and indeed to the United States of America. And we are going to continue to take action to, yes, deter Iran from getting a nuclear weapon and then to seek a diplomatic solution that puts this on a long-term pathway of stability.
What still isn't clear is how exactly Washington plans to curb Tehran's nuclear ambitions. Media reports say the UK, France and Germany could trigger the snapback clause of the JCPOA, which would see any sanctions lifted immediately reinstated if Iran failed to comply with the deal.
It's possible that they try to trigger the snapback mechanism, but even if they do so, they can't easily create an international coalition against Iran. I believe these scenarios and the media psychological warfare are meant to pressure Iran into giving concessions at the negotiating table.
The war in Ukraine and rising tensions between Washington and Beijing have led to increasing disunity between the signatories of the nuclear deal. While the chances of reviving the accord look remote, the alternative can have dangerous and far-reaching consequences, meaning Iran and the West are reluctant to completely give up on diplomacy. Reza Hatami, TRT World, Tehran.